I just arrived in London. I wanted to show you all of the forms that I needed. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of quarantine at the moment. I have my own personal caddy. You wave. So this is definitely the most stressful trip. Not really stressful, just the most thought I've had to put into any trip because I've never needed to have so many documents with me to fly. So that's why this is a bit of a rubbish vlog, because I've just been making sure that I have everything, and then I rushed to the airport because I left it not that late, like I left myself with just enough time. And then I'm at the gate now and I'm just waiting for boarding. I've already had my documents looked at and everything.
I'm from East Africa and Somalia.
One of my best friends is from Somalia. Her name is Muna.
Oh,
She came from Libya.
I'm from Libya.
I just arrived in London in the accommodation in the Airbnb, and this place is absolutely stunning. I have to give you a full tour of the Airbnb. Maybe in the next video I will tour the Airbnb and show you around because it's absolutely stunning. It's in the center of London. We got so lucky with this place. Oh, by we I mean I'm staying with a flatmate because I could never afford to stay here by myself. But it's the most stunning place. I'll just show you the view. This is the top floor. I have to climb to see the view. But there's a lovely view of London houses, a tree, and then the road down there. And because it's such a lovely day, everything just looks so much happier. You're on speaker. Say hello to the vlog.
Hello to the vlog.
It's Alicia. Hello to the vlog. Of course it's Alicia. Who else is it going to be? She just interrupted the vlog, so I decided to involve her in it instead. Sorry about that. Alicia called and her life is a disaster, so I had to sort that out with her. But I wanted to show you all of the forms that I needed to get into the UK, just in case you wanted to do the same trip or you know somebody who wants to fly into London. And now that I actually made it and know this is really all that I needed, I thought I would walk you through it. So the first thing you'll need is a negative PCR test, and this has to be taken 3 days before you depart. The one that was more difficult was when I flew from Manila to Germany. That one was really tight because they required it 48 hours before you actually arrived into the country. So I really had to get that one done very quickly. This one, very flexible. You have plenty of time to get it done in 3 days. The next thing that you need is a Day 2 and Day 8 test, and as you can see on this piece of paper, it was very expensive. These things are not free. It was £150 for both the Day 2 and Day 8 tests that you have to have pre-booked before you fly. They give you a QR code and you need to show this when you're at the check-in desk. So I use this company called Group. I have no idea if it's any good. I will let you know. It was one of the cheaper ones, £75 for each test, and then the Day 5 test as well, because you have the opportunity to test out after 5 days if you want, also was £75. It's a lot of money, but I figured it's worth it to test out if you're coming all the way here. And then the last thing that you need is a public health passenger locator form. This is something that you fill out before your flight, and in it you tell them where you've been in the past 10 days, and then all other information, where you're going to stay and that sort of thing. Obviously I am a UK passport holder, so I didn't have any trouble with visas. So if you are traveling from a country wherein you need a visa to visit the UK, definitely make sure you have that. But I know that the UK is accepting tourists at the moment, and I have friends who were able to travel into England without any issues because of COVID. You just need to fill in these forms and make sure you have your PCR tests booked. Now to to sort out the problem of food because obviously when I arrived there was no food in the kitchen. So I'm doing a Tesco grocery shop at the moment to get all the essentials. So while the kitchen is very well stocked with equipment, it has pots and pans, you know, all the gear that I might need to cook, I have no food. So I'm doing a shop because while I can just order Uber Eats or something like that, it is very expensive to order food. And what I have found is that Tesco in London is not more expensive than I remember it to be while I was living at university, which surprised me because I was assuming that the shop was going to be much more expensive. And while I currently have a shopping basket with £85 worth of items, it's a lot of items. We just did a Chinese food delivery, which was, it was all right, but it was £37 for 3 dishes and rice. And yeah, we'll have leftovers from it, but £37 compared to an £85 shop, which I can make so many meals out of. So I'm doing that now, and then I'll probably just chill for the rest of the day. And then on Tuesday, I have to get the second day swab, which I booked. And then I guess I will use that as an opportunity to be able to see London for a little bit. But that is me for the rest of the day. I'm just going to settle down and move all of my things into the wardrobes and cupboards and things so I can actually feel like this is at least home for the time being. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of quarantine at the moment, and I'm about to go to the testing center to get my second day PCR swab. I need to get that one today and then another one on day 8. There's also another one on day 5. So this will be the first of 3. And then after that, I have to come directly back here and quarantine again. But it's a lovely, lovely day, and I'm so excited to just be able to go outside, even if it is for a swab test. But I'm just having breakfast. So I'm having crumpets, which is very English, and then English breakfast tea as well. There's not much point in thinking what I'm going to do the rest of the day because I'll just be inside quarantining, but I do have work to do today, and then I will also make some food for me and my flatmate. I think I'll probably make a chili con carne today, so that will be fun, but I'm just really excited to get outside. So we just had our noses swabbed, and it was the weirdest swab that I've ever had because they swabbed the back of my throat first, and then they stuck the same swab up my nose. And I've never had that before, but at least it's done now, and we're just walking home to go back into quarantine again. But I thought it would be nicer to at least walk back and also avoid public transport or another Uber. So it's a really, really lovely day, and I'm wearing like short sleeves. I mean, nothing thick. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day, and I'm falling in love with London so much.